Hey everyone! Happy Homebrew Wednesday! Here we are again in my kitchen for another Homebrew Wednesday update from Let's Brew with Big Secure. You might notice that I'm wearing, well, similar gear, not exactly the same gear. Same hat though. Spiffing head? What? Hey! Look at my spiffing head! Lovely jubbly! Because I'm actually recording this, I'm going to be on holiday. The Wednesday that you watch this, I'll be on holiday in Yorkshire. Yorkshire! Where they talk like this. Hey up lad, hey up chuck. We're from the north of England. Flat caps and racing pigeons. And bitter. Oh, we'll act as bitter in Yorkshire. So I'll be in Yorkshire, seeing my niece called Sky, and checking out at least one brewery. I think I might go into the Black Sheep Brewery, which is outside Ripon, I think it is, in northern England somewhere. I think I might go in there. There are some other breweries and stuff in the general area, so I'm thinking about having a little visit maybe to one or two of them, as many as the wife will let me go to. What do I have in my homebrew today? You see, didn't say 17 yet. You did not say 17, so you cannot drink the beer. These are the rules, haha. What do I have? Well, it's looking quite clear, but it was actually a lot clearer because I put it in. It's a Pilsner lager, by the way, and I brewed this in December 2011. Pretty damn fizzy. Good head retention on it. I remember when I first brewed this, because I'm used to mainly brewing in ales. I'm an ale brewer, I suppose, generally speaking. When I brewed this to begin with, I tasted it, about a week after I'd bottled it, and I thought, ugh, that's bloody awful, sunshine. That is rank. It's rank. But I didn't realise it just needed conditioned. And that was back during my novice period, I suppose. So yeah, this is one of the oldest brews that I've ever done. Still got a few bottles of this up the stairs that friends will be enjoying later on this month. Cheers. 17. Oh, and if anyone who hasn't already visited, have a look at 17crew.com. That's the new website for homebrewing community. It's been set up by guys on YouTube. Hoppy Brewer UK, also Craig Faraway from Craig Tube's involved. Immolatius, he's on there as well. Various dudes are on there. Go and have a look. It's good stuff. You can see all articles and videos, and there's forums. Anything that furthers the cause of the booze is a good thing. So 17. It really does have pretty good head retention. Look at that, I poured that about 10 minutes ago and it's still going, see? It's a frothy, creamy head. Oh, hold on. Homebrewed Pilsner. #1 in Pilsner homebrewed related entertainment on the internet. Yeah. I watched another malt liquor video recently. I know. You've lost a little bit of faith in me, even though I promise I don't like them, but I watched one. One of the guys that I subscribed to had watched it. This guy wearing a balaclava and drinking a bottle of malt liquor, and it's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. I don't really get it at all. I don't understand how it's entertainment. I don't claim that this is entertainment, by the way. This is just me doing my thing and putting it on the internet, and if you want to watch, then great. It's mainly about the brews that I do. He's not brewing it, he's just buying it in a shop. And it doesn't have a lot of flavour to it. It's just malt liquor. They all taste the bloody same. You could take umpteen different types of malt liquor and put various labels on the bottles, and you've got exactly the same product inside. Might have varying strengths, but they all taste the damn same. Or so similar you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's a gassy one, as you can tell. So what am I doing today? Right, we're a few minutes in, I've not even got to that yet. So today my corks have arrived. Here they are, tapered wine corks, and you are sitting on, well, it was about 18 litres of red Merlot wine. It's now about 17 litres. I may have drank some. My apologies. So, I'm going to be using this today to bottle it. I need to bottle it because having a big bucket of red wine on your kitchen worktop with a tap on the front, that's an extremely bad idea. Yeah. So what we do, where's my wine bottle? I'm going to be taking the gold bit off of them. There's various gold plastic and metal bits and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna sterilise this and rinse it out, etc. Then we take this, I'm gonna soak it in some water, not for long, it just needs to be a bit wet on the outside really. In fact, this particular one feels like it might go in without even doing that. Take that and put it into this 2-lever corker. What a corker! You just drop it in there. I'll see if I can show you for the purposes of YouTube camera. Okay, so there it is in there, you can see that. Now I'll take it out again. Hold on a minute, I know this is a bit of a pussy, isn't it? So once it's in there, you go like that, and that grips the neck of the bottle, and you go bonk. As you can see there, that piston drives the cork through that hole, and the hole is a constrictor hole, and it's a tapered cork anyway. You can see it's thicker at one end than it is at the other. One bottle of wine. So that's what I'm doing. And oh look, here's my bottle of Pilsner lager. As you can see, it because it was an early brew, it's in a 2-litre bottle. Not ideal. I don't put my new brews into 2-litre bottles. This is, yeah, as I say, an old one. But I mean, I've poured that much out, so I've had a couple of pints. The final pint's probably going to be a bit cloudy because, as you guys will know, anyone who's used 2-litre bottles to bottle their brew, it's just not the best. It's not the best way of doing it, because unless you pour it all into a jug and a warner to begin with, you're going to end up with sediment after you've juggled it back and forth, pouring it into your pint glass. One other thing that I wanted to show you was this. The Demi-John. Now, it is fermented. It's got 4.5 litres of sugar water in it. And I did it actually before I did the turbo yeast experiment. It's about 5% alcohol, so there's a decent amount of alcohol in it. But there's still a lot of sugar in it. I put a kilo of sugar into that, and it hasn't fermented out all of the sugar at all. There's a lot of sweetness to it left. I reckon I could have got the same amount of alcohol and had a dry product with about 500 grams of sugar instead. I'm thinking I want to flavour it, and it seems like a waste to throw it away. I'm probably going to put some flavoured tea into it, maybe like a I'll steep some of it into the raspberry tea that I did for the twisted tea. I want something that's going to flavour it but not add sweetness, because there's already enough sweetness in there. So I don't know, I've not had much luck, other than Turbo Brew, I've not had much luck for just fermenting sugar water solutions. And I put yeast nutrient into that as well, the recommended amount for the 1 gallon essentially. So, well, that's me. I'm going to have to get started. I'll just show you one more quick thing, although you're not getting to see me drink it today. Here's the Cooper's Lager that I did back in the day, a few weeks ago when I first started doing YouTube videos, and I had absolutely no editing skills. And I don't really claim to still, to have any editing skills to speak of at the minute. But Windows Live Movie Maker is actually fairly easy to use. I probably won't do much editing to this video because it's going to be less than 15 minutes long anyway. So here it is. Here's the lager, Ladies Man Lager I called it because of the Aramis hops that I put in. Aramis, one of the musketeers, the French musketeers. He was a ladies' man. Ah oui, mon chéri. So there she is. There's the lady. Oh yes, I like this. Keep doing this. That's why I have my arms in the air. So, it's a tasty lager, and look, I don't know if you can see that, there's lots of carb in it, because look, I can hardly push the sides of that PET plastic bottle. The label, by the way, comes from www.beerlabelizer with a Z, labelizer.com. I think if you pay £5, or it might have been $5, I don't remember, then you get access to all the labels. I think there's like 1 or 2 that is free. Other than that, if you pay for it, they'll give you all of them it's a lifetime subscription, and you can label up all your booze for the rest of your days. Happy that it looks half decent, as long as you're happy with the templates, that is. Okay, well, I've got to get on. See, you can see that I'm wearing my spiffing new Jubilee hat again. Of course, it's the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, not the Golden Jubilee, the Diamond Jubilee. And when you're watching this, it'll be like the day after the Diamond Jubilee. So, here's to Her Madge. Many happy Jubilee returns. See you next time.